Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Twins taking on the Machine. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Carlos Beltran leading things off and takes a strike. That one in triple digits. Started after it, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's McCutchen. Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Yordan Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is outside. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Oh, he overruns the base, and they tag him out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and the count is 0-2. Strikes him out with 102. Here's Josh Naylor. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Here's a high chopper. Grabs it barehanded, and he gets him. Nicely done. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Cruz zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Machado. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And Acuna able to make the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into left center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Number 6 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Basallo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one missed. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
One and one.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. This is Willie Castro. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Miami, on to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fought off foul. And that one is inside. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. So up next, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that just misses. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Andrew McCutchen now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Hey!
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. He nails one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. There's a strike. Out to center. Tatis after it. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. This one in the air, right field. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away. Liover Peguero will hit next. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties, and that misses. And that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Bunting, and he pops it up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty, and now the center fielder, Eli White. Betts is on the move, can't get there. This one lands foul. The 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Sends it to first. That ends the inning.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Start of the fourth, and the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2 strikes.
Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball
No,
one
that's
low.
down.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. This to center field. Lee on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Beltran hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Bunts it towards the mound. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, number 6, Ohtani, back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's 4-0. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. And there's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's who the swing. It's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 in this one. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And
One
downstairs.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Tatis to first. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Here's the 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Eldridge. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Squirts away a little bit.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Beltran. Long run into the gap. Hauls it in. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a foul ball. That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beltran under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
0-2 is the count.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And that one missing
Ball
low.
one.
Great take right there. Showed some
One
really
ball,
good
one
discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
Well, he
Two
went
strikes.
inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
One out, bases empty. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now it's Manny Machado. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch swinging.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Lee pulls it down, and there are two down. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball. Cruz off of first with two away. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. And
One
Mookie
ball,
takes.
two strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Liover Peguero. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No ball,
It really
two
looks
strikes.
like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Over to first. One up, one down. So digging in, Eli White. That one at triple digits. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2
0-2.
count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Run around the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Ball, one strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And that one handled. They get the out on Acuna.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Betts ranging back. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they slice into the lead. It's 4-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. 0-1 now. Beltran coming on. Can't get their base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Raging back towards the wall. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Tatis, the runner at third. Lee on at first with 2 down. Beltran on the move. Makes the grab. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
And he blows that one by him at 100. And that's a little bit high. Fouled off left side. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. And that one fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's going to be Willie Castro. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Next to hit, Harry Ford. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And a sack bunt here. Tags the runner for one. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. Next is the designated hitter, Leo Verp. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. And before the pitch, he steps off. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Miami, here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Andrew McCutcheon, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. Slider right there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Albies on to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the center fielder, Eli White. Ohtani back to work. That one in triple digits.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Puts a bunt down.
He's safe.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That's down and in. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Trying to move him over here. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping
Ball,
your
that's
team.
off the plate.
Naylor in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swings and he breaks his bat. Drops into the glove. And there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tatis swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
He's trying for third. Puts a bunt down. Reaching down and makes the grab. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Inside just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Strikes him out with 101. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mookie Betts. That one's in there, 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Adios, pelota. And this place is rocking. It's 4-3. So up next, Ozzie Albies. There's your strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Puts a bunt down. Makes the catch for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected